recording. We got, I don't know, full battery in 140 minutes.
Okay.
So we will run out of battery first.
Before the story gets interesting.
Before I'm drunk. Space hooker.
Space hooker, alright.
Continue, good sir. Get your little peoples.
Oh, there's a red dye.
I need some.
Small one. Give me another one.
There's the me.
I'm gonna need a shitload of dice for like 40k. Yeah, there's gonna be armies fighting, or army worth of dudes fighting.
I still need my die, so I guess that'll do.
Myself.
All right. Well, basically, what happened last time was they went to some place was hiring mercenaries and stuff because their armies were being built up by the I guess the city there because darkspawn was starting to pop up everywhere and shit. So the military was busy; they're occupied, and the Yar of the town had his kids or niece? I think it was his kids. Yeah, his kids. Maybe nephews. It was nephews or something, and they were off visiting an uncle of his or a brother of his off in some other town. But there's been a lot of darkspawn in the area, so they've been running around and stuff like that. So it's kind of dangerous to go by the roads, and so he hired mercenaries to go recover the kids from his uncle's house and bring them back. So they recovered basically Cliff's character, which I don't even know the name because it has no name.
I don't have a name.
And then the space hooker. Oh no, the space hooker. Myself. I have a name, Dory. We showed up, and then the space hooker showed up. She basically, she was hired by the Yar to come and test the people and see stuff or something like that. And what the fuck? John, yeah. I'm here. John's here already. So he's
outside?
Here. No, maybe. I tell him we're doing
Right, your mom.
They moved actually.
Did they?
Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently the house is going to shit that in order to repair it, it's going to cost them like $22,000 or something like that, and the payments on the house are going so damn high already because like apparently she got the house through some other company or something. So either way, she lost the house and just gave them the fucking house. So fuck it, and she started renting another house, a little shitty house. But so her and the little kid and Nick's kid are living in the other house. But now it's like a walk away for the school, so the little kid gets to go to school all the time, walking. And there's the lady that gets a whole bunch of children and then walks them all to there, so they have a good way to get school back home. Either way, okay. So the Yar hires these guys, it gives them 5 gold or something like that as reward to go get the children, bring them back. On their way out there, the Anara, the chick, she dropped the gold coin, and Cliff went and stepped on it and covered it up with his foot and then pocketed it later. She purposely dropped this coin and found out that, is he trustworthy or is he one of those sneaky characters? And so she figured that, he is a sneaky character, drove by money and greed and stuff like that. So later on in the game, she basically talked to Cliff saying, hey, I got a guy over there that, basically, he's in love with me and he'll do anything. I got an idea about how to make a lot of gold. We'll say the kids are kidnapped and tell a Yar, you could probably pay 50 gold or something. And, we can say that and then we'll get the money back. We'll get that money. The bug?
He fell into the web again and then fell out of it.
There was another spot up there waiting for him too. So either way, what ends up happening, they get up there to the kids. The kids are being outrun by darkspawn. They rescue the kids, and there's 2 guards. The one that the boyfriend that loves the space hooker, and then another good guard that's good honest guard. And we decide to kill the honest guard and go ahead and do the deal. So Cliff goes up there and slits her throat and I don't know, jams fingers in it or something.
It was graphic.
It was graphic.
It was very graphic. Steve apologized after he explained it.
What did it say? I don't know. It's magical.
I don't remember what you said, but I remember afterward you were like, I am sorry. That was terrible.
I know. I do recall that. That's my bad. There's ladies here. Jeez, what's wrong with me? But we had a video at the time, so we didn't get that. But whatever it was cool.
Oh, okay.
And I was still with a throat and fingers, I know. Or, I don't know. Whatever.
Jammed the knife in and twisted it around. And
yeah. Fucking mosquito bit my pinky toe.
You made a place for an ad to hide. Millions of peaches. Either way, so that happened, and they went back to the yard. They told him, "Hey, kids were kidnapped. They want 50 gold for it, or something like that." And the dude said, "Fuck it. Here's the 50 gold. Get them." They brought them back and all that stuff. So everyone gained some kind of division of gold. I don't remember what it was. Fucking rich, bitch. I'm at 35 now. I don't know what you. Gold. You know how much
gold?
Everyone's fucking rich as shit,
I
huh?
got 19.
57.
67, 19.
I got 14.
You can run your own expedition over there. That's right. Well, so they rescued the kids. They're back at this yard place. If you want to make up a name for this place, I can't remember for shit. Taco Town?
Taco Town?
Called Taco Town.
Taco Town.
Well, we're back at Taco Town now. And basically the Darkspawn has been popping up everywhere. He sent out an army out there to go fight the Darkspawn, and they've been fucking goddamn phone. Just got to Claudia's birthday party, blah 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 blah, real soon. Claudia's mom's friend person, I don't know.
So he's gonna bang her in the tomorrow? Okay.
No, she's like 80, 50 something.
80, 50? Damn.
It's like a meat grade, you know? 80, 50s? What the hell does that mean? Like 80, 50. Either way. So, alright, so Darkspawn are everywhere. Basically, the town's left with an army. A scout comes back a few days later saying, "Hey, there's a big mass of fucking Darkspawn forming about a week's journey away from here, and they look like they're heading straight for us."
So she's 80% alcohol, 60% proof.
80% alcohol. Damn, she beat me.
She's weak.
I didn't make a
60
point. I didn't make a point one.
Oh, damn.
I did make a point one. I didn't make a one. Good old days. All right, so can't really jump a bit. Right now, everyone's back at this town. It's a small town, but maybe 120 people. It's basically a main. It's like a fortress almost. Where there's a little castle or a tower, and there's about maybe a few shops here and there. There's about 120 people that live here. It's right next to the water, so like not an ocean, but like a peninsula, gulf, or whatever you want to call it. So it's a trade hub. You know, a lot of people come and drop shit off there, and it's surrounded by farmland. There's a bunch of houses out there and shit like that, farmers, and the whole city's surrounded by a wall. So you've already returned back with the whole thing with the kids, so you're good with the yard and stuff like that. And Anara fucking bailed after that. She was like, "Fuck it,
Going to space.
Going to Dallas, Space Dallas."
Space Dallas.
Space Dallas.
So
It's like Space Australia.
Yeah, it's right next to Space Australia. Wait, no. Wait. It's out there, but it's like Space Dallas in Space Texas. So she went to Space Dallas.
Go
so,
Space Cowboys.
Yes. Those Oilers, but then they moved.
That's a section of a bridge.
Yeah, Space.
Remember how Jace was always Australian?
He's
the Ginyu Force?
Ginyu Force, the orange guy. Well, he's in the cartoon.
In the actual show.
He speaks with an Australian accent.
The red
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
The red guy, orange, with
Orange, red.
spiky hair.
Whatever.
Space Aussies.
Alright, so either way, Yarb gets all you guys together because I mean, pretty much you guys are the fighting force. Whoever returned back, the armies are gone right now. They're off doing their own thing, and they haven't heard word from them. A scout came back, told them there's a whole mass of
She's coming.
Darkspawn forming up, and it look like they're heading to march towards the town, and they'll be here within like a week's venture, which is like 5 days or something like that. So he wants to see if you all would get together with the villagers and come up with a plan or some kind of way to reinforce the town and protect it for an oncoming attack. You know, you got farmland out there and stuff like that, so you got protection, you got evacuation, and you got shit like that to work and plan.
This is a good offense.
Yeah, but like
we run out to them.
5 of you guys
Yes.
versus a small army. I remember I needed a whole bunch of dice.
I got the perfect idea.
Should I build a barricade?
Dance competition.
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow. Well, okay.
Exploding Scarecrow.
Exploding scarecrow. With
Remember
real
my
people.
Scarecrow? The hell
Oh yeah, that thing kept everyone away. Put them on guard and no one fucked it. They did. Remember they came and attack and they saw that dude. Like that dude's not moving. Like there's one game we played. We fought this giant orc camp and all we did was piss him off and we ran away because we stole something. And Jeremy had to deal with somebody that he'd take his gate guard And basically, he'll take his duties because that dude's been up there for like 2 weeks without a piss break. So he said, "Yeah, I'll do your job." And he'll give him some kind of magical throwing dagger return or something. And he goes up there and he sets up a scarecrow and just leaves. And he gets the magic dagger and shit like that. And finally, that orc army shows up. And they're like trying to fucking make threatening faces at everyone. They see that one guy that does not flinch. They're like, "Ah!" Shooting at him like, does not move. Fuck. They just like, nah. they leave. So that was an interesting scarecrow. I don't know if it's gonna work with these guys. But yeah, so that's where we're at. As far as what they're going to do as a reward for doing this stuff, basically you all become nobles of the town. You all get your own fucking settlement place like that. You want farmland, you got farmland. If you want a house, you get a house and all
Concubines?
that. I don't know about all that, but basically you get a king's ransom. Yeah.
I'd be down with that, but I'm a woman, so it's just...
Yeah, you get shit. It's a trading hub. This place, and they have about 100 and some people that they need to protect. So that's where we're at right now. As far as people goes, there's not much left. There's maybe a dozen mercenaries at your disposal, and it's pretty much what we end up here. Say fuck this town.
Operation Get Behind the Darkies.
So we dig a hole, put everyone in the hole.
One hole. What?
One hole to control them all.
And then cover the hole.
Yeah.
Wait for them to
Set the houses on fire.
level everything. And like clear all the lumber out so that when they get here, they're like, "Oh, town must be further that way." And they just keep on walking down the road.
Somebody got here already.
And then we rebuild the town.
I don't know if you're gonna do all that shit within a week.
We just roll them into Princess Molestia's town.
Molestia's.
Molestia's.
Yeah, they're little strongholds. I mean, it's just main tower.
You can build like
houses and
build like a little defense around it, no walls.
There's already an outer wall that protects the inner town of it, but there's still the outskirts of all the other stuff.
Okay, so we put.
Are there any hills nearby? Mountains?
It's just flat land. It's like I can't really say like coming over the levee because there's some hills there, but it's flatter than that.
Forests?
Yes, there is a forest that is around the city.
You wanna like draw a map up real quick or something?
Draw a map. All right. Say this is the water line. You got your city.
What kind of water is this? Like a ocean or
ocean? I guess Gulf. It connects to the ocean.
Okay. Have any engineers?
Yes, you got people to build stuff. So
yeah, catapults. Woo!
you know, like water. You got some towers.
Okay.
A few towers out here. Then you got the docks.
We need to make flaming catapults.
And there's a few towers out here on the outskirts. And then you got like trees and stuff, and you got a ridge. So these are trees, I guess. This is a mountain ridge and stuff like that. Out here is just regular farmland and stuff. All this has a little farms and shit. Up here you got beach and stuff, and the trees, recede that ways. So that's kind of what the outline is. There's a road that goes off into yonders and splits off.
Do they have oil or anything flammable?
They do have small quantities of kerosene and stuff. Most of the stuff's from trade from other places.
Kerosene's not gonna work.
No. Kerosene, you can get oil and get other stuff. But kerosene is actually made from fat of animals or something like that, isn't it?
I think it's H petroleum.
Bacon
I was just gonna say, isn't it closer to gasoline?
Yeah, it probably is.
Because it burn really quick.
But
or almost like an alcohol.
This town, really the only thing they do is produce wood and farm goods and stuff. So there's not much there.
Well, the idea I was going to have was like build a moat, fill it with oil, put stakes behind it, set the moat on fire when they come in. If they try to jump the moat, they hit the wooden stakes, impale themselves. Ta-da, we win.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think we have enough oil kerosene to actually do that.
Probably to make a moat
to make
kerosene around
to make
the
a deep moat, that's the thing. Then to make sure that kerosene does not soak into the dirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, set the trees on fire.
To the
Alright,
forest.
so what kind of creatures are these?
These are dark spawn. They're pretty much anything, pretty much dead. They're infected. Basically, it's like ghouls, goblins, orcs,
Low
fucking
intelligence.
wolves, fucking owls.
The fire is actually going to be a good idea.
It's like a miniature blight.
So
Wait,
We're talking like low intelligence creatures mostly.
No, some are pretty
Is it
badass.
trees out here?
Okay.
Yeah, that's all trees. That's clearly such trees.
And they have to go through the trees to get to the.
There's a nice road that goes and leads into it.
So what if we?
So there's actually a path that splits off, and that one goes that way, and that one just chars.
What if we have cut the trees to where you set them on fire, they fall down? Create a wall.
Well, you mean like a blockade of trees?
Alright, flaming trees.
Well, let's see.
We have to fight them at some point.
Yeah, you would say this would probably be like maybe a mile distance. So it's a bit away. So you got quite a way, and this is about a third or something out there. And this is basically it's all farmland, and this it's out of proportion. This place ain't that big, but
Shit is about a mile long.
it's about a mile long.
Well, the town is,
Twister.
right?
Count.
So
I
that's
mean, if
water
tires
back
are turning like 400 times.
It's water. So you always got the way to escape. I mean, you guys got boats, you got stuff like that. You can evacuate the citizens and shit. At least get rid of those guys, or get rid of the men, women, and children, and just wait. Not the men.
there. Stick them on a boat.
Stick the women and children on a boat, and then give every man a fucking stick.
I'm on a boat.
Hey, my father.
Okay, so how about this? So we got walls